Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new playthrough Let's Play series of Endless Legends. Now this is a brand new game to me, although I have played Endless Space 1 and 2. And I have obviously done the tutorial, so it does seem pretty much same but different. But this is going to be my very first playthrough of Endless Legends. Now, I'm going to pick to be the Draken people. I mean, for those of you who don't know, World Thryg is obviously my channel name, and Thryg is in fact Welsh for dragon. So, as you can see, I possibly have quite a bit of love for dragons. So, we are going to start with the Dragon people, basically, the Draken, and we are going to jump straight into our first game. We are pretty much playing it on all normal settings, the default settings you start for a game, as this is my first playthrough, and we will definitely up those for future playthroughs and tweak and modify things. But for now, let's select the Draken race. We have a bunch of random factions. As I said, all the settings are pretty much as per base standard for my first playthrough. And let's jump straight in. Huh. You get a little bit of a scrolling story if you're fast enough to read it. And all of that is me, Auriga. Terrain types, anomalies, roads. Loading pearls. We have pearls. Waiting for other empires, which should be pretty fast because they're all computer controlled. But yes, we are the Draken.
We have always been here. The Whispering Galleries have always held the memories of our people. Then they came, and they lifted us up. But they fought, and they fell. Our world was swept by cataclysm, and we were left alone. Still, we persevere, protect, and maintain, as we always have. We may lack their sight and their knowledge, but we can still read the omens. Another cataclysm is coming, and it is we, the Draken, who must save the world of Auriga.
Okay, the 20 new tales are enriched with monsters and myths. Oh, I'm playing new content, of course. Yes, I do have all of the... Yes, I'm still playing new content. I'm still playing new content. There's so much new content. I do have all of the DLC. Oh, my dear lord. I get it. There's lots of... Woo! That was a lot. Lots of new content. Now, one of my bonus starting things is I get to see everybody's starting position. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am... There you go. 6 of us. That is all of us and our starting positions. So let's zoom back into my home. So on that, what have we got here? You have encountered a new minor faction, Guaren. These are large, slow-moving herbivores, retain some vestiges of their less intelligent ancestors. Though they are often on 4 legs for eating and resting, they rise up on 2 for observation or using tools. Ooh, Minotaurs! We have cavalry units. Plus 5% life per pacified and rebuilt Guaren village on units. Nice. Show location, please. Okay, that's with them, with my enemy. And so... Oh, that's a good point. So I'm getting symbols. There you go. There's my other one. And that would be... That was Guaren. Haunts. An echo or ghost effect on the ancient wars. These beings appear to be animated remains of ancient intelligences. The desire and purpose is unknown. Did I say my ones were? I think it was Gaunt. Let's zoom out and just... Can I get a... Thank you. Oh no, Herners. Okay, we will get rid of all of these first. Herners! These are itinerant tribes that follow herds and crops according to the seasons. In other words, they're roamers. Skilled foragers accustomed to living off the land, they are well known for their belligerence and their skill with a bow. Attack per pacified rebuilt Hernus village on units. I assume that's a picture of their village. They have orcs, will be another ranged unit. I could do with ranged units. I do not have ranged units as one of my base. As I've noticed, I don't know if I get more unit models as I keep going, but the Sisters of Mercy, they were in the tutorial. Kazanzi. Oof, you're like evil demons. You are demons, flying demons. In cold, dry, and relatively barren areas, the form is defined by a very dense and resistant skeleton around which energies of fire and dust coalesce. Ooh, cool. What else have we got? Seratan. They get a Drider, basically a weird-looking spider. A Drider, a spider? I mean, it even just about sounds. Best described as arachnoid centaurs. They are a subterranean people tending to white hair and pale skin. They prefer to feed on warm-blooded prey, but can survive on cold-blooded beasts or insectoids. Very nice. And then I've encountered all of the other factions. We have Merry. Dealings will be brief and peaceful. Cold War, they are indifferent. So that's, I have the Merry, and obviously I don't really know anything about these people. Honourable acquaintances, Selthus. We have the Merla. Yes, they do look like traders. Ardent Mages. May agony make us all stronger. Okay. And our last one. Oh wow. Whoa. That's mildly terrifying. It's like a witch's voodoo puppet thing. I don't think I want to beat these guys. And then so what else do we have? These would be, and I have Draconlids and Settlers. So if I select the Settler, I imagine it's fairly important to get your city down on turn 1. Yes, actually, I'm going to press... What is this? Yep, I think it goes back. Let's turn on... That's always going to be useful, especially for my starting game. And what do we have? Oh, we've got a nice 3 industry down here, and we've got some ruins. Which is also quite nice. And a lovely bit of food here with a life tree. That would be fantastic. We've got a lot of forest here, which is going to very much slow down my movement. Bit more science down here. We haven't got huge industry, to be honest. So I think I'm going to have to involve this tile. I think that one would probably be one of the best. Gets me some nice food tiles. Bit of science. I don't have any dust. I've got 1 dust up here. Just the 1 dust tile up there. But then if I go up there... I mean, I suppose I am kind of surrounded by industry with all of the forest. Not much food, though, and not much science. I think I might go south, and I'll have to do something about the... Oh, looks like everybody came along, but that's fine. Oh, no, I wanted to... Okay, that's weird. He stepped out of the city. I wanted to have a look at the ruins, to be honest. Unless I can no longer look at them because I put them in my city, and now maybe they're a part of me? Not quite sure. City growth upper limit 34. City growth lower limit... Okay, now let's put that there. Let's get the extra worker. We can start spreading them out as we go. And then if we look at our city, we can get an Empire Mint +5 on city, +15% on city. That is probably going to be needed, to be honest. Or we get a bit of a +2 on everything. Salting the earth. Well, the result of impetus colonization of citizens. The city must be destroyed and the population move. Oh, raise this city. I think I'll focus on a general increase as opposed to just a... Oh, I don't have any technology selected. Thank you very much. What is this? Be the first to build the legendary building in order to benefit from its unique effects. The other empires will get a refund of their investment. Okay, legendary deed. Be the first to gather at least 30 units of one luxury resource. Be the first to destroy at least 10 armies in order to gain the reward. Okay. So, I actually think I might throw straight in, although I'm not going to be building one for a while, probably, because I don't have any resources. +1 minor faction assimilation slot on Empire. I'm assuming I already have one, so I'll skip that for now. Search party. And dig for loot. Reduces by 10% the odds of loot nothing after a search on ruin. Increases by 5% the odds to get loot or an event. Let us... Need an exploited river tile to be built. I don't think I have any rivers. During summer, increase sophistication of farming. Open pit mine. It can check houses and workers and tools. And process a common resource. By a mint, I might go for foundry, titanium extractor. No, I'll go for the mill foundry for now, I think. And then we'll start pushing into other things. I would like to get my production up a little bit to keep things going. And I assume there's not going to be much to do in other things. Heroes. Inspect. He is fine. My hero is healthy. Support. Troops that buff friends and debuff enemies. So let's look at his skill tree. Class. So I guess he's a support class. I assume that's his class there, if I remember. Keen Observer. Battle him. Yeah, so that looks like that. Common. Nothing else to search on ruins. Fast healer. Idle hands. Lord of the Trent. It seems to all be attack stuff and faction. With the rivers. Oh, we seem to like +1 vision on flying units. City center on district. He seems to be more of an army person than a cities person, to be honest. So let's close. Cannot buy heroes yet. So I assume I don't have him. Upkeep is 4. No, -5 from hero. I do definitely have him. Click to unassign the selected hero. How can I see where he is? Your current is currently commanding this army. Okay then. That answers that question. He's here. Ah yes, of course, there he is. Okay, cool. So that was heroes, manage units and armies, diplomatic status. Obviously, I start with a nice bit of diplomatic status because I can see everybody. Does it particularly tell me? I assume maybe my Cold War, Peace, Alliance. I assume my... We'll probably slowly gain diplomatic relations with them since I have met them all. New quest 1, a new era. She extends her wings, stretching her muscles. The gesture has replaced a simple smile as she learned during the trip that a dragon smile induces terror, not harmony. Kehangana is content. The city has been founded and this first step of a duty responsibly executed. They are far from Drakenholm, but that she believes was the will of the 12. Had it been her sister, Rapaheni, things would have been different. They would have halted a scant few days from Drakenholm. Propenny would be too concerned with distance from tradition and not enough with movement toward the future. The 12 were wise to choose Kahangana first, and this is especially true now with signs of change so heavy in the air. What to make not just of the longer winters and earthquakes, but also of something close to home. The birth of those they call Drakenlings. Why do the eggs that only ever produced Draken now produce these things? Why now? Many confusing signs seem to appear and accelerate. Whatever the answer may be, it is certain that it involves change, and Prapaheni is ill-equipped to deal with that. The first city-born Draken home will be their hand extended to the other peoples of Auriga. It is a difficult project, and Kahangana feels that it will perhaps too quickly show the strains that lie beneath the surface of their alternating diarchy. Regardless of her own worries, however, she will press on, not merely because it is the will of the 12, but also it is the best hope for Auriga. Okay. Level up 2 Drakenling units to their level 2. Okay, I get 10 Grasslick, which is a luxury resource. Okay, cool. And yeah, does look rather glorious there in the background with that sleeping dragon in the background. That looks pretty sweet. Population has changed in one of more of my cities. Yes, it has. It will cost me 3 turns, but what if I stick one here? What does that get me? 12. It will still cost me 3 turns, so I'm happy with that. So let's stick one more in resources. Sorry, one more in that, because production per workers. Now, I wonder, on this, do you have different types of population like you do in Endless Space? Oh, it looks like you do. No, that's my city. That's a lie. Of course, there are usually buttons everywhere, so let's have a quick look. Those would be my quests. Click to manage my heroes. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay, here they're the 6 factions. Fair enough. Search for clues. I got 30 dust. All good, all good. Yep, and that obviously then stays there. And so the next thing I want to do is bring myself up here. Now, of course, this all costs me extra movement through forest, which I would love to be able to get rid of. But for me to do that, I will need to fly. I mean, health boost 3. Oh, very nice. Slow down, last stand, fast heal, fast learn. Oh, dude, there's so much stuff. Love it. No hero assigned, but there's obviously a hero here. Level 1, 14 out of 40. 2 out of 40. That's ticking up. He's not doing much, so let's just keep moving forward. Well, I say I'm going to come over here. You have encountered a new minor faction, Boss. The Boss are centaurs who live in herd grouplings. They are nomad warriors, relatively simple and uneducated. Wearing little clothing, they are less well adapted to cold climates, but still roam far and wide across Auriga. That'll give me a plus 5% food. And also a cavalry unit. Very nice. Very nice indeed. They were just to my right. Now, the question is, however, if I go to my technology tree, I think I had... these are the ones I already have. Yes, I can parlay on an empire. I assume that means I can parlay... assume it means I can already parlay on a minor city. So we will see what these two want. Hopefully his quest sends me to the right so I can, you know, do it all in one go. Cost me 108. 108 and probably a lot of dust. So let's end that turn there. Parlay, initiate negotiations. Surprisingly dismissive of your power, given that they are pathetic in comparison to your lordly brilliance. Perhaps if other peoples had the same excellent opinion of you that you have of yourself, diplomatic efforts would go more smoothly. To pacify the Herners in Nyert, all those village fools with the glory of your empire. You need a settler to colonize a new region. So I have to colonize... Oh, okay, I get it. The regions... Finally, I'm making some sense of this. The regions are these bordered things. So this is a different region here. I don't know if it tells me the name of regions. This is Idana, and you only get one city per region. Okay. So these are the people I can pacify in this region. These people I need something up here. So let's go speak to these guys. Oh, what is that? Temple ruins. Let's maybe take a detour and then come speak to these guys. Let's explore that temple ruin. Because it looks absolutely awesome for a start. Okay. And so let's keep things moving forward. Search. Research complete. Next research. Let's minimize that a second. Your search at this location was worth the effort. It cost me 30 dust. I gained population, and I finished my research. And this person has gained level 2. Very nice. Spec, level 2. How many points do we get? Good question. There it is. Score points left 1. My mouse was right on top of it. +5 defense on units. Attack on units. +5 initiative on units. That generally buffs my units. Reduces by 10% the odds of loot. Nothing after a search on ruins. So it gives me a higher chance of finding loot in ruins. And that is more of a city thing. ×2 recovered speed from the disabled state on a house. +1 experience per turn on units. Yeah, we'll push that one up, I think. That seems to be what I have to go for. So that's been upgraded. Let's go to my research tree. And I want to get a wyvern. So that I can get a few scout units on the go. And then at which point I will simply make them as cheap as possible to build. And I will keep pushing that through. Now, what do we want to keep pushing? Put a second population unit. There you go, still 5 turns. I'm going to put a second population unit in construction. And then we will afterwards build a mill foundry. Which cost me 178 for a 6-turn thing. So that gives me a rough idea. So that's what, about 30-ish per turn? Give or take. At the rate I'm going. Founders, there you go. Get a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything, really. I think my hero upkeep got more expensive. Yep. Parlay. Gift 8 die to the new public market of Boss. Dismiss. Reward pacification. These can be purchased, extracted, or gained through quests. This quest is currently in progress. I wonder what the 0 out of 2 and 0 out of 2 and 0 out of 1 mean. But anyway, I need to get... So what was it? 8 dies. I need 8 die. Into Rookery, Mercenary Market, and Imperial Coinage. Stockpiles, luxury resources. Die deposit. So that's what I would need to get that. Is this a luxury resource as well? Yes, glass steel. Strategic resource. Okay then. You, I believe, are out of movements. Stay where you are. And then let's keep going. I'm going to come down this way and see what I can find. Ooh, more ruins. No messages, so let's simply keep going. Search the ruin. 30 dust. What do we have here? Titanium deposit. Very nice. And the edge of the peninsula. I assume I can't go in the water. Okay, then. Time to start going back in the other direction. Ah, a wyvern. Empty research queue. We shall keep pushing. What do we want to push? Shacks housing the workers and tools needed to excavate and process a common resource. I don't know if that will actually go and give me 1 die, but we shall see, we shall see. Yep, research going for next turn. And the mill has been constructed. Very nice. Heavy construction crew. And my city has also increased in size. We are going to go and swap one back from that into that. 30% security. This gauge represents the risk for a spy to be safe. 0 performs an infiltration action. The risk depends on the security level of the infiltrated city. Now, Wyvern would cost me 5 turns. But... okay, those effects are rather confusing. Total output 5, 2, and 3. 3, 5, and 2. -1 food. +1 dust, science, influence. Yep, little bit confused. That's okay because I basically want to get it so I can get that. That will take 5 turns. Oh, we need to get some more food. So that's going to take 5 turns to build. You, I want to come down this way. I assume I'll be able to get up there. Let's hit that end turn button again, and let's keep exploring. Oh, I think that was Mia, because I tried moving my mouse down. Gilderus. The origin species are found in a pack of wolves that were driven into inhospitable high tundra after losing a series of fights with the Draken. Oof. Affected by dust, the new form has rendered them indifferent to the coldest environments and seasons. They look awesome. You're telling me that used to be a wolf? Really? That looks amazing. I want ice walks. What's this? Unspoiled ruins. Search. Archaeological pieces deciphered by some of the Empire's foremost authorities on the Endless have revealed something most intriguing. tempting. They suggest that the impenetrable security systems guarding a rare endless artifact at an Oregon ruins will soon be disabled for a fixed period of time. That's the good news. The bad news is that the evidence is ambiguous as regards to the exact location of the ruins, with 2 sites being prime candidates. The wrong site is most likely to trigger aggressive defense forces if explored. One holds a lot of dust and a talisman of immense power, the other, only enemies. So that's one, and that's the other, is what you're telling me. Sure. That shows titanium deposit. Unspoiled ruins. Or is that where it wants me to go? Temple ruins. I don't know. That's definitely one of them. Oh. So that put me to the one on the right. And are you telling me that wanted me to go there? No, that sent me to that one again. And that one sent me to that one. Oh, sweet. So it is definitely those two. I have 20 turns. It'll take me 5 to get there and 6 to get there. So there you go. Let's go up here. Let's also then see what we find along the way. Yeah, I don't have any rivers coming through my lands. New quest, so let's keep going. I found more people! Or have I not? Are these the same? Daratan. Have I found these before? Parlay. Return to this village with an army that contains a minimum of 3 minor faction units. Oh. But this village is full of cynics. They will only believe that you are a worthy leader if you show that other minor factions have been content to join your ranks. Your army integrates other peoples into its ranks. They will reassure you have the competence to lead beings of their village as well. Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I didn't see what these guys wanted. But these guys still want to die. Oh, apparently you can walk straight through their village. Absolutely zero consequences. Just keep pushing on to that ruin. And let's see what we find when we get there. Oh! Let's go see... What do I want to research next? City. Experience on the army. Architecture effects. Unlocks the mercenary section of the marketplace. Unlocks the hero section of the marketplace. Vacuum pillage. Unlocks the camouflage accessory on units. Boarding vessel. Need an exploited sea tile to be built. Carry troops that attack enemy ships. So basically it's a naval unit. I don't know if I have any sea tiles, so we won't worry about that quite yet. And plus, we should probably focus on making myself slightly stronger. Size and kindly both of the words these polished dragon emissaries can assimilate even the most fearful. They probably won't need that quite yet. Let's look at getting some titanium, maybe. region building allowing the extraction of the dye luxury. Oh, there you go. So we'll build that on the dye. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, sorry. You can build stuff in your own region. I have to remember these things. It's just obviously your city limits. I'm going to get that built next turn. Then I'm actually going to jump on the mint to be built as well. How are you looking? Oh, we have more. Oh, these more Herners. End turn. Oh, this is cold and it costs 2 movements. Whoa. We bought, yep, we built 2 things. So I'm going to minimize that for now. Ah, oh, anomaly ice sculptures. Okay. Let me just check. So there you go. Yeah, so my borders have expanded. I click on my city. I'm happy. I can, of course, after I've built a Empire Mint, I'll do a Wyvern. Yes, I don't have to have. So I don't have to have these resources in my city border, I don't think. Minus. Per extra level on this. Upgrade to level 2 when surrounded by 4 level 1 districts. Okay, is that to the... Okay, okay. Two, 3. Okay, it's just showing me what extras I get. 3, 5, and that is because I'm on the border, which probably wasn't great then, was it? 5, 4, and 6. 3, 5, and 1. 3 and 6. 2, 3, and 1. 3, 5, and 1. 5, 4, 5, 4, and 6. I think I'm going to up my science. I think that borough district can go in there. That'll take up to 16. Yes, does cost me rather a lot. Limited to 1 copy in your empire unlocks functionalities of the altar of Auriga. And it costs 10 yin yang, whatever that resource is. Museum of Auriga costs 5 of each base resource. And I believe that was wait, sorry. Legendary deed. The first carries 30 units of 1 luxury resource. First to build the legendary building Museum of Riga. Destroy at least 10 armies in order to gain the reward. I haven't destroyed anybody. I haven't found anybody to destroy. Unless I start attacking minor civilizations. But hey ho, hey ho. But anyway, folks, we're going to leave episode 1 there. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, there's been a lot of me going, what is going on? But hopefully it's not been too painful for all of you. What is... Oh, it's a Cretan village. It looks ridiculous. Looks like it should be some kind of dust mine. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope to see you again in the next episode where we're going to keep pushing. We're going to try and finish this quest where hopefully good things happen. I might also just get destroyed. Who knows? We shall find out. But yes, no matter where you are, stay safe, have fun, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next episode, folks.